let's face it, no one loves meetings. Have you ever been in a meeting and the first 10 to 15 minutes are chit chat, but you've got a specific task that needs to be done? Have you ever thought about the cost of doing a meeting? Have you ever thought about your meeting ROI? Most people don't think about the costs or the return on the investment. We can help you calculate what that cost is. We can also help you come up with a few ways to improve your ROI, reduce your cost, and increase the efficiency of your organization. The first thing is find someone in your organization who doesn't mind speaking up. A skilled facilitator. Find someone that can give you cues throughout the meeting to say, hey, 5 minutes left or 10 minutes left in the meeting, let's wrap it up. Let's bring all these thoughts and ideas together, package them up, and come up with an action plan in the last few minutes. If the group starts rabbit trailing or going off on a tangent, that skilled facilitator will help bring everyone back together. Another way is to state the problem very clearly. What is the reason we're coming together for this meeting? The key is identify the problem clearly and have a clear start time and a clear end time. And make sure your facilitator is aware of those and set up cues before the meeting starts for that facilitator to let everyone know checkpoints throughout the meeting. Disrupt the flow. I love this one. Stand up in your meeting. Meetings most of the time are held sitting down. Most of the time they're in the middle of the day. You're looking for a break. Your body is tired, your mind, your brain is tired, so you start to relax when you sit down for a meeting. Change it up. Have everyone stand up. Your body, your brain will be engaged and focused. Be less room for distraction. Meet only for the right reasons. Have your management or your leadership team define reasons that meetings can be held and other potential problems or issues that some may want to hold a meeting over. Management can kind of weed those out and let the organization know that these are things that should be reserved for one-on-one or phone conversation, not necessarily a all-inclusive meeting. The last point I want to make is know the return of your meeting investment. Do you know how much it costs to run a meeting? Have you ever done the calculation? What do you want to get out of the meeting? How are you going to measure your return on investment? Here at Restoration Advisors, we've developed a really easy to use tool that will allow you to quickly calculate the cost of your meetings. No more going into a meeting without knowing the cost, without knowing your intended ROI. This is part of your meeting planning moving forward. Not only do you want to identify the problem, clearly state your begin and end time, have a skilled facilitator, but now you can include cost planning into your meeting. This will help keep you focused and to improve the efficiency of your time. Here's a quick example of how to use the meeting cost calculator that Restoration Advisors has developed. Let's say your owner, your project manager, your ops manager, your admin, and 3 technicians are in the job for 1 hour. Your owner has a rate of $80 per hour. Your project manager at $30 per hour. Technician 1, $20 per hour. Let's assume he's a lead tech. Then you've got 2 other technicians, your ops manager at $40 an hour, and your admin at $10 an hour. What percent do you add for taxes and benefits? For the sake of the conversation, we'll assume 25%. And let's say the meeting lasts for 1 hour. The meeting with your owner, your project manager, your lead technician, 2 other technicians, an ops manager, and an admin is going to cost you $262.50. So if a meeting costs $262.50 for 1 hour, and you have 1 meeting a week, do the math. It starts to add up quickly. Now, do the math over a year. In 1 month, that's $1,050. In 1 year, that's over $50,000 being spent in a 1 hour per week meeting. Are you getting the ROI that you need? Or are there some tactics that you can use that we've discussed today that can help you reduce the amount of time spent in a meeting, thus reducing the cost spent on meetings. Some things to think about. I hope you find some value in this.